Welcome, everybody, for Yoga with Love in the Trenches. I'm honored to be here with all of you today. So for today's class, we're going to have a little bit more of an energizing class. You know how they say the issues are in our tissues. So today's class is designed for a little more movement to get our energy going. You'll feel some warmth. And also, I'll be focusing on the breath a lot. And as always, take this class at your own pace, no pushing. If you feel any pain, I want you to breathe and soften. This is about being with yourself, with loving kindness, and also gathering and waking up our energy. So you will need a strap today, and that's about it. So let's begin with bringing our hands in front of our hearts, and we'll connect to our breath. We'll take a deep inhale and we'll chant one Om. Inhale. Om. And gently bowing your head, and you can send your love to your loved one. And we'll begin with bringing our arms up overhead, opening up our hands wide with a deep inhale. I want you to blow it out like you're blowing out birthday candles. And palms to the earth like wings. We're going to do this for a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, softly blowing it out. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, softly blowing it out. One more deep inhale, reach. Take a deeper breath in. Exhale, blow it all out. Beautiful. So let's come to all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Bring your hands a little bit in front of the shoulders to be able to take any pressure off of your wrists. And we're going to move into some cat and cows, moving with your breath. Inhale, softening the heart. Exhaling, arching your back like a cat. Pull the navel in. Inhale, softening the heart to the earth. Exhaling, coming into cat. Deep inhale, softening. Exhale, arching the back. Full exhale. One more round. Inhale. Exhaling. And let's bring our hips to our feet. Make your knees wide. Bring your toes together and bring your forehead to the earth. Softening your heart to the earth. If you like, you could even rock back and forth a little bit if that feels nourishing to you. And connecting to your breath. And as we move through the practice today, we'll connect more to our body. You know, as they say, the issues are in our tissues. So through the practice today, I want you to slide into your observing mode. Practice watching your thoughts as they come up, watching your feelings and not judging. The thoughts and the feelings are going to come as they always do. But your practice today is to not judge. When it comes up, a thought, you can just say to yourself, a thought. No judgment. Allow the feelings to come up and out. No judgment, no holding back. And bringing your awareness back to the breath. Coming in and out, just like an ocean wave, coming in and out. And the thoughts are at the surface of the waves. And your breath can bring you deeper, deeper inside to your stillness. So we're going to use our breath today to anchor deep inside as we move through our practice. As we energize and wake up the body more, helping to move the energy that gets stuck and stagnant in the body. So let's take a couple more deep breaths here, softening more to the earth. And then inhale, lift up, and let's walk our fingertips over to the right side, draping your torso over your right knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Walk the hands over to the opposite knee. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, blowing it out. Walk the hands back to center. And let's come back to all fours. I'm going to stretch the right fingers and the right arm out and extend the left leg. So if you're kind of wobbly here, I want you to press your left hand into the earth. Really straighten the left arm and lift the arm, your right arm and left leg, and lengthen. Bring it back to center. So really root the right hand into the earth. Spread the fingers. Muscles are strong in your right arm. Extend the left arm out, the right leg. Inhale, lift towards the sky. And exhale, lengthen through the fingertips and the toes. And let's bring everything back to center. Let's come into our puppy pose, fingertips, walking out like spiders. Lift the shoulders up towards the sky, and then exhale, forehead to the earth, hips up towards the sky. Feel that nice long stretch through the side body, and breathe. Deep inhale, exhaling, blowing it out. And rise up. So we're going to come back to all fours, and I want you to lift your knees up. And then keeping the knees bent, lift the hips up to the sky. So we come into a bent knee, downward facing dog. Head in between your arm bones. You can even move your head from right to left. Knees are bent, stick the hips up to the sky. And then you can even wag your hips like a tail back and forth. And let's walk the feet towards the hands. Your feet are about hip width apart. Keep the knees bent, grab the elbows. Let your head hang here. So maybe you could feel your upper torso on the tops of your thighs. Move your head from right to left. Now let's swing the arms, holding onto your elbows to one side, bringing your torso over to the other side. Going back and forth at your own pace. And come back to center. Hands to your hips and slowly chin to your chest, knees bent as you rise up. Rounding up. Deep inhale. Exhale, open up the hands. We'll come into our mountain pose. So you can keep your eyes closed here for a moment. Connect to your stillness. So let's come to the top of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. Legs are nice and strong. Hug muscle to bone as we come into our mountain pose and hands in front of the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, bow forward, bending the knees, hands to the earth. Inhale, straightening the legs as you bring your hands to your thighs and gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the earth, right leg back for a lunge here. So let's drop the back knee to the earth. And so you can bring your hands to the top of your thigh, finding your stability. So you can stay here or bring the hands up overhead from the heart shining out through the fingertips, hands back down to the earth. So your right hand is going to root into the earth, lift the back leg for a beautiful twist over to one side. Drop the back knee, and let's bring the left leg back. Come to your bent knee, downward facing dog here. And then bring the right foot forward. Bend the knee for your lunge, lifting the heart, gazing forward. Now let's bring the hands to the top of the thigh. So this might be it for your posture. If you want to bring your hands up overhead, bring your hands up overhead, and from the heart shining out, maybe you gaze upwards, welcoming the day with as much energy as you can. And let's bring the hands back down to the earth. Left hand to the earth, lift the back leg, and we'll twist and open up to the right side. From the heart, gazing upwards. And let's bring the hand down to the earth. So your back foot comes forward, bending the knees, hands to the hips. Inhale, rise up. Bring your hands up overhead and hands in front of the heart. So let's open up our legs wide and open up the arms. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bending the knees, gathering your energy for the day. Inhale, rising up towards the sky. Exhale, blow it out. Down into the hips. Inhale, push your legs straight. Open up. Exhale, blowing it out. Deep inhale, lifting, gazing up. Exhale. One last time, gathering our energy. So hands to the hips here. And we're just going to move back and forth a little bit. Warming our hips up. If you like, you can come down to the earth on one leg, come up and down to the other side, or you can remain standing. And we'll come back up. And hands back up overhead. Interlace the fingers and stretch the fingers in front of you. And hands, palms up to the sky for a deep inhale. And exhale, round the back, pull the belly in, push the hands away. Inhale, up. And let's release the hands. Let's make the feet a little closer together. And we're going to do this little energy massage to help to wake up the kidney energy. So the kidneys in Chinese medicine and in meridians is what holds our life force. So to wake up the kidney energy, the qi, we're going to do a little kidney massage with a loose wrist. You can practice in your hand and a very loose fist. I'm going to do a little massage in the kidney area. Here, I'll show you like this. And it should feel nice. Just a little bit, helping to wake up stagnant energy that gets stuck in the body, help to get the energy, life force flowing more. You know, as they say, the issues are in the tissues. Okay, shaking out the shoulders a little bit here. Let's shake out the wrists a little bit. Okay. Come back to the top of your mat. Standing in Tadasana. So let's bring your hands to the hips, lift your toes. I want you to lift the toes and spread the toes the best you can. Root the feet into the earth. Legs are like tree trunks, hug muscle to bone. Lift the heart, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bow forward, bending the knees. Inhale, lengthening through your spine as you bring your hands to your thighs. Exhale, bow forward, and the right foot moves back. I want you to drop the back heel. We're going to move into warrior two. Inhale and lift the right arm, windmilling it up into warrior two. Warrior two is a beautiful stance to help gather our energy for the day, to meet the day. Palms, I want your palms to be facing towards the sky so that the heart and the shoulders are open. Maintaining the openness, rotate the palms to the earth. Front heel is underneath the front knee. I don't want to see a knee coming in like this. Make sure your knee is over your heel, gaze over your front fingertips. Beautiful. And we're going to come into a reverse warrior and side angle pose. Front elbow to the front knee, top arm, up and over. Eventually, you want that top arm hugging towards your right cheekbone as you gaze up towards the sky. If you're having a hard time finding your balance, gaze towards the earth. Once again, we'll come to warrior two. Maybe you could sink a little more in the hips. And reverse warrior, this time we'll straighten the front leg. And we'll come to our side angle pose. Gaze at the earth for stability or towards the sky, opening your heart towards the sky, hugging your top arm bone towards your chin. And your cheek, straightening the front leg here. We'll move into Trikonasana. Open up the arms, open up the heart. And you're going to move the left hand towards your left shin, top hand to your right hip. And then open up. We're going to take this right shoulder and roll it up and back, opening up the heart to the sky. And then extend the top arm up, fingertips reaching to the sky. Palm is wide open. Bend the front knee. Bring your hands down to the earth. And we'll bring the front leg back. So you come onto your knees, drop down to the earth. And we'll come to a baby cobra. I want you to take your fingertips wider than your mat. Onto your fingertips, shoulders roll back. Inhale, curl up in the upper body, or baby cobra. Exhale down. And we'll do this one more time. Inhale, up for baby cobra. Exhale down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Come back to your knees. And we'll come to, with our knees bent, a downward facing dog. And this time, bring your right foot forward. And you're going to drop the back heel to the earth. You're going to see my backside now as we rotate up into a warrior two. And you'll see my front heel intersects my back foot. Front knee is over the front heel. Palms to the sky, roll shoulders up and back, open up the heart, rotate palms to the earth, and we'll come to our reverse warrior. And let's come to our side angle pose. Top arm up by your left cheek. Maybe you gaze upwards or down to the earth for stability. Inhale, warrior two. So this time, straighten the front leg. Reverse. Deep inhale. Exhale. Let's come to our side angle pose. And let's come back up to a reverse warrior. Keeping the legs straight. Going to bring your right hand to your shin. So I want you to try to lift your left shoulder, roll it back, heart shining towards the sky, and extend the left hand up. Maybe you can look upwards or gaze forward or towards the floors for stability. Top hand down, and let's bring the right foot back. Come down to your knees, lower down to the earth. Bring your hands behind you, interlace the fingers. This might be your posture here. If you can, draw the hands together and draw the arms back for a beautiful spine lengthening and strengthening posture. Shalabhasana. If you can, lift your legs and stretch from the toes all the way up through the crown of the head. And release down. Come down to one cheek, your left cheek. So we're going to do a posture. It's a beautiful posture for opening up in the shoulders. Extend the arms out like a T. I want you to roll over to one side. And the other hand, the hand is on the earth. The palm is on the earth. So you can lift your top leg and bring it back behind you if you like for a deeper stretch and opening in your shoulder. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale and long exhale. One more deep inhale and long exhale. And let's come back to the belly and come over to the other side. Palm on the earth, roll over to the side. So you can stay here. This might be enough of a stretch for you. If you want to go a little deeper, bring the top leg up and back. And let's take a couple of deep breaths here. Deep inhale and long exhale. And let's come back. Let's take the hands out in front of you. I want you to interlace your fingers, and just your pointer fingers are extended, pressing into each other. And press your fist into the earth. Draw your hands towards you as you lift the upper body. Maintaining this lift. See if you can extend your arms and extend the legs out. And then from the heart, shoot the energy out through the arms and the fingers and through the legs. Maybe you gently lift and release down to the earth. And we'll push back to a child pose and breathe. Toes come together, knees are wide. Deep inhale, exhale, softening to the earth. Notice your thoughts. Notice your breath. Notice if your energy is starting to wake up and move. Maybe creating a little more warmth in the body. Let's come back to all fours. And we'll do a couple more rounds of cat and cow. Spread the fingers, press them into the earth. Inhale, soften the heart. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Really arch your back up like a cat. Release all the air. Inhale. Full breath in. Exhale, full exhale. And let's bring the hips back to the heels. And take your hips over to one side and we'll extend one leg out. For me, it's my right leg. And bring your opposite leg in. So my right leg is out. Taking my right hand to my left foot. Extending a left arm up. So I'm going to reach up to the sky. We're creating a nice, beautiful stretch here in our whole side body and ribs. I want you to gently gaze upwards if you can. As you do this, it moves the heart upwards for this beautiful stretch. We're not trying to get to our leg or knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, let's blow it out. And stretch a little more through the fingertips here. Beautiful. Let's come to the opposite side. Switch legs. So I'm going to take my left hand to my right leg, or you might be doing the opposite. And inhale, up with the opposite arm. Stretch up through this arm, through the fingertips with an inhale. And then exhale over. Now see if you could open up your shoulder a little more towards the back body and gaze upwards if you can, and breathe. Deep inhale. Exhale, stretch the fingertips a little more. And let's come back up. So we're going to come into a Baddha Konasana, or a diamond shape here. So bring your feet together. This is a great pose to help open up in the hips and in the inner thighs. And we hold a lot of emotion, and a lot of old trauma gets stuck in the hips. So let's take our hands behind us, fingertips press into the earth, shoulders roll up and back and lengthen up through the spine. So this might be your capacity here. If you can, lift your hips and move them closer to your heels and walk your hands in. I want you to keep your hands behind you for support. As you inhale and lengthen up. And exhale, push your feet in towards each other. And then feel the energy engage in your legs. And then as you inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, push the feet together and feel the energy move through the thighs. So let's take another breath like this. Deep inhale, lengthening up. Exhale, push the feet together. Feel that energy engage into your core and direct it out through your knees. It's a powerful pose for opening up and strengthening in our core. So use your hands to bring your knees together. And I need a shift here so that you're lengthwise on your mat. Make the feet as wide, actually wider than your mat here. And we're going to do some wide windshield wipers. And just rotate, let your whole torso in your hips. It's okay for that other hip to come up off the earth. Rotate from side to side. Move with your breath. Deep inhale. And exhaling. Blowing it up. For the purpose of this class, we're exhaling and blowing out. We're blowing out the stagnant energy that gets stuck in our body. We're giving our body, it's kind of like this sigh of release, a way to let go of what we're holding. So now we're going to bring the upper torso into the movement. So I'm going to bring my knees over to the right, and then my left hand up and over to the earth for a little Bow to the earth. And then to the other side. Gonna do this a couple of times. Move at your own pace. Move with the breath. Deep inhale and exhale as you move. You can close your eyes and just really get into the movement. Oops. Deep inhale, long exhale. If you ever want to do a posture, that will just help to move the energy in your body and to help loosen up in the spine and release tension in the hips and lower back. This is an excellent posture for that. So now in your next round, I want you to come to the earth to one side and stay here for a couple of breaths. Deep inhale and long exhale. With each exhale, maybe sinking a little deeper into the twist. Surrendering and letting go a little deeper. And then we're going to come to the other side. Up and over. Blow it out, letting it go. Deep inhale. Exhaling, blowing it out. Maybe you come all the way to the melting, all the way to the earth. We'll stay here for a couple more breaths. On the next breath, let's come back to center, using your hands to lift you up. So I'm going to get my strap, my favorite yoga tool. Have your strap or a scarf or belt, whatever you use, have it next to you because we will use it. We're going to come onto our back. Walk your heels towards your hips. Maybe your fingertips can touch your heels. Feet are hip width apart. And lift the hands, so fingertips are to the sky, elbows pressed into the earth. And I want you to take, with an inhale, I want you to lift your chest. Press elbows into the earth, lift the heart to the sky. Now keep that lift. On the next inhale, lift the hips. And now exhaling, I want you to drop the hips, but keep the heart lifted. Keep heart lifted and lift the hips with the inhale. Keeping heart lifted, release the hips. We're going to do this a couple more times. And through the whole time, I'd like you to keep your heart lifted. Inhale, lift the hips. Even more. Exhale, softening the hips to the earth. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips. So you can stay here, keep breathing, but keep your hips lifted. And if you like, you can bring one shoulder, left shoulder under, interlace the hands behind your back for a bridge. So whether you're in bridge here or elbows pressing into the earth, I want you to press the back of the head into the earth, lift the chin a little bit, and inhale, expand in the heart space. Press elbows into the earth or draw your shoulder blades together and lift in the heart. Back of the head presses into the earth, lifting and expanding in the heart space. Exhale, release the hips to the earth. Bring the hands to the side, bring knees together. And let's take a couple of breaths here. Take your right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly, connecting with the heart space. and our belly, our gut area where we tend to hold a lot of our emotions. So let's be with this space right now, holding ourselves, no judgment, with loving kindness. Stay here for a couple more breaths. Deep inhale, long exhale. Whatever you feel kind of stuck, you don't even have to know what it is. Whatever you just feel hanging out in the body, any tension in the belly area. With the next breath, I want you to breathe into that space, into the belly. Exhale, just envision you're blowing out the tension. Next breath, breathe into the heart area, expanding in the chest. Exhaling, releasing heaviness, stuck feelings. So we're going to take our strap and have it here close to you by the side as you inhale, and bring your right knee in. Hug it into the chest as tight as you can. And I want you to take your right foot on top of your left knee. Your right foot is flexed and active. Clasp your hands on the top of your left shin, or maybe underneath on your thigh. So you're going to draw the left knee in towards your chest here. You're going to stay connected to your breath with a deep inhale. On the exhale, see if you can draw the knee in a little more towards you. And continue to breathe like this. You should feel a nice, strong sensation in your right buttocks, and it's deep in the piriformis muscle, and it helps to release the iliopsoas, which can cause sciatica. So this is a very, very good posture for sciatic pain, and to help relieve tension in the lower back. Continue to breathe. And we'll release that side. I'm going to take your right leg, interlace your hands behind your leg, and stretch it up to the sky. Press your thigh into your hands as you stretch the foot up to the sky. Release that foot, and we'll take the opposite leg. Heel on top of the knee, hands either on top of the shin or the thigh. Your left foot is flexed, not just hanging out here, flex. It's important for the left leg to be engaged to really target the piriformis and the psoas, and to help release the sciatic nerve if you're having any pain there or tightness. Deep inhale, draw the knee towards you. Exhaling, releasing tension. Inhale. Exhale, drawing the knee towards you. Deep inhale. Exhale, drawing the leg towards you. And release. So you can extend the left leg out now. Interlace hands behind the thighs. You press the thigh into the hand. It helps to release and neutralize the posture. Beautiful. So we're going to take our right leg, and we have two options here. It's a beautiful twist. I love twists. They're great for the nervous system, great for the colon, great for the spine. So you could take your right heel on top of the knee and let the legs come over, and then bring your arms overhead and grab your elbows. Or you can wrap the whole right leg over the left leg and let it fall. So let's do what's best for you and what feels best for your body today. And if neither of those feel good, you can just let the knees fall over to the side and gaze to the left. I'm going to cross one leg over the other. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Bringing the awareness inside with each breath. And bring the legs up, opposite leg. Again, the options, let the legs fall over, or you can have your left knee on top of the other, or cross and intertwine the legs. Let them fall to the left and gaze to your right. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. One more deep inhale and long exhale, blowing it out. And let's come back to center. Let's grab our knees and rock back and forth a little bit for a little lower back massage. If you like, you can rotate in the hips as you draw one knee and then the other towards you. And breathe. So now we're going to finish up our practice with one of my favorite series of postures. I'm going to take the strap to the bottom of the right foot and stretch the leg up to the sky. We'll do a series of opening up in the back of the leg. It's strengthening for the nervous system whenever we open and strengthen the hamstrings. It also helps to support and release tension in the lower back. So let's bring the knee in towards the right shoulder for a half baby pose here. Deep inhale, draw the knee in towards the earth. Exhale, press the foot into the strap and strengthen and lengthen. Hug all the muscles in your right leg as you lengthen up. Let's take another deep inhale. On the exhale, you're going to open the leg up towards the right. Let's take one more deep inhale here. Exhaling. Lengthening as you press the foot into your strap, lengthening the back of your leg. Inhale, let's bring the leg up and cross the body with an exhale. Gaze over the right shoulder. Deep inhale here. Exhale, move deeper into the twist. Inhale, leg back up. Stretching the leg up to the sky and release that leg to the earth. I always like to take a moment and just notice how you feel from the right side to the left. Close your eyes. Bending the knees. Let's take the left knee in. Stretch it in towards the left shoulder here. And the strap to the bottom of the foot. Press the foot into the strap, lengthening through the leg. You can keep your opposite leg bent or straight on the earth. Let's bend the left knee to the earth for a half baby pose. Deep inhale. Exhale, press the foot up into the sky. Deep inhale. Exhaling long. Inhale. Open the leg up to the left. Gaze over to the right. Exhaling. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let's bring the leg up and cross it over the body. Deep twist, gaze over the opposite arm if you can. Inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in for a deeper twist. Bring the leg back up. And we're going to release the leg to the earth. Notice how you feel on both sides. Let's take the right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly, balancing, connecting to our body, connecting to our breath, connecting to our stillness. We'll stay here for just about a minute, allowing whatever the thoughts are to come up. Let them roll like a wave across your awareness. No judgment as you stay rooted to your breath. Let's bring our hands in front of our hearts, rubbing them together and placing the hands over the eyes, warmth, connecting to our senses, waking ourselves up. You can tap a little bit on the face if you like, gently. Bending the knees, let's roll over to one side and slowly come to a seated posture. And place your hands on your thighs. We'll just take a moment here in meditation as we connect to the breath, connect to our stillness, connect to our heart. No judgment. And when the thoughts come, just keep bringing your awareness back to the breath. Opening up your hands and your hearts. Let's bring their hands in front of our heart for namaste, and we'll close class. Take a deep inhale. From my heart to yours. Namaste. I hope this practice helps you to have a more useful day today, and to connect more to your heart and to your body. Take care, everybody. See you next time.